last week you reviewed Rust.
Mhm.
And just give us briefly your thoughts, Alan, what you thought about Rust.
Yeah.
I mean, you talked about it last week, and obviously it's, uh, you know, point of controversy.
Yeah.
Was Alec Baldwin responsible for the death of the cinematographer? I think a lot of people came to the conclusion it was the armorer there, even though Baldwin is a producer on the film. He was absolved of his responsibility. You saw the actual movie, but
Mhm.
there's a statement now from the Rust cinematographer's mother and sister. I'll read that in a second, but tell us your thoughts on Rust.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly serviceable Western. It checks all the boxes. It's actually not a bad movie. It was enjoyable and I got through it. But like I say, it's a cursed movie because
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin is in probably 40 to 50% of the movie, and you just can't help but think about it. You can't help but think about the circumstances, and maybe in 20 years, the movie can stand on its own. But it's very difficult to not come in with prejudice, and rightfully so.
So is it just a solid Western if you
Yeah.
knew nothing about what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's just a kid trying to an older man trying to save a kid from getting hung for a murder he didn't an accidental murder. And then the adventures he goes on, and the fact that he's being hunted down by not only the US Marshals but by a bunch of bounty hunters as well. And it all ends at that big gunfight at the end.
Well, it probably helps that no one in front of the camera was, lost their
Mhm.
life over a movie. But knowing that, I think probably taints the experience somewhat. I have the
Yeah.
statement from the mother of Halyna
And
Hutchins
sister. And sister.
and sister. I took a screenshot from a press release. I'll read it for you. Here we go. I watched my daughter's stunning film twice. I was so happy for the success of my daughter because it was filmed so beautifully. I would want everybody to watch it because it was the dream of my daughter and she would want people to see it. I would want people to see the talent, the beauty, the success, and I'm just so immensely proud of her. She had a very specific style of cinematography and she saw the world differently. She could see and capture how the sun sets and how animals behaved. She saw the beauty of it all. She could capture it. She could capture nature. I like the film. I want many people to watch it, and I would want more people to remember her for as long as they can. Olga Solove, mother of Halyna Hutchins. This is her sister, says, the film is amazing, very beautiful and colorful. The shots are just amazing. The composition, the lighting, even the weather in the frame transfers through the screen. The film is brilliant. Everyone should see Gala's work. This is high professionalism and high level artistry. The film is strong. I would want Gala to be remembered not for the tragedy, but for her talent and hard work. That's Svetlana Zemko, sister of Halyna Hutchins. Alan, do you have any thoughts to share?
Yeah. I mean, you appreciate the fact that mother and sister you know, love the one who had passed so well. And in terms of cinematography, I always feel like the best cinematography is the ones where you don't notice it, because once you notice it, then it draws the attention off of the story. And Russ certainly has that. It's very well done. Not only the landscapes, the settings, the sunsets, but it's also the way the action is shot. And then to even complicate the story even more, it takes place in several Western towns, meaning there's no shortcuts here. They have to find different locations that look different from each other, and it's all shot differently. And if anything, Halyna Hutchins did a fantastic job with Rust.
Well, it's still in theaters. I don't know
Mhm.
for how much longer. I assume it'll be on VOD soon. I believe it is actually on
On
VOD.
VOD.
I saw it on Fandango, so it's possible to see it. I think if her mother and sister are in favor of it, I think that's a good thing. It's a tribute, and it's a tragedy that hopefully the attention paid to it will give more people an awareness that safety on a film set is absolutely essential.